Hello everyone, earlier this week Blizzard announced that patch 7.1 has been released for testing on the public test realms. Now a lot of things have been announced, but the main thing that I want to talk about, well, by now you guys should really know me enough to know that it's gonna be about mounts. There are 2 drop mounts, 2 vendor mounts, 1 quest mount, 1 world quest mount, and 1 completely undetermined mount. The drop mounts are from Karazhan, as you would expect. The first one, and my personal favourite, is the Smouldering Ember Worm, which pretty much looks like a frost worm from back in the days of Wrath of the Lich King, which drops from Nightbane. And the second drop from Karazhan is Midnight, which is pretty much a red version of the Vicious PvP horse that you had to buy with a Vicious saddle, and you could only get that saddle from doing competitive PvP. Now on to the vendor mounts. First one is the Ivory Hawkstrider. This mount is pretty similar to the Swift White Hawkstrider, but has no armor. It will be buyable from a vendor named Trinket in High Mountain for 10,000 gold. The exact whereabouts of this NPC in High Mountain is currently undetermined, although I can imagine it's not going to be that difficult to find. The second vendor mount, called the Darkwater Skate, is being added to the Darkmoon Faire vendor, and is an aquatic type mount, which means it can only be used underwater. Since it's at the Darkmoon Faire, that probably means that it's going to be bought for Darkmoon tickets, and will probably sell for the same price as the Bear and the Strider. Now on to the next mount, which is the Arcanist's Mana Saber. This one actually seems to have a definitive use, as once you mount it in Suramar City, you will also become masked. Whether or not this will actually function better than the current mask is kinda unknown though. You get this mount by handing in the quest Fate of the Nightborn, and going by the mount's description, it seems like you will have to gain Exalted status with the Nightfallen, or finish all the quest chapters, or even both. The next mount is the Predatory Bloodgazer, which is essentially a feathered raptor mount. A world quest to obtain this mount is apparently coming in 7.1, however that information is data mined and could be wrong. Essentially you will be doing a short quest which allows you to raise a raptor chick up to the size of a mount. It's similar to the other raptor quest lines in the game, including the one with the Venom Hide raptor mount. It's probably also worth mentioning that there is actually more than one model for these mounts, so it is possible that there could be more than one available at some point in the future. And the final mount of the lot is the Rock Spine Basilisk. It's quite a good looking mount and the first of its kind, however we actually have no idea how it will be implemented. I do however look forward to covering how to get it in one of my future guides. Of course, that would be if it's actually applicable. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. What mount are you most looking forward to in 7.1, and have you been enjoying Legion so far? I'd really like to know. Please leave a comment down below if you have one, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.